Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors, and I am going to show you what is probably my favorite piece of kit this year, and it's something that I put together myself, and it's made my coffee experience when I'm out and about doing anything so much better. So let me give you a little history on this, and don't worry, this is going to be a pretty short video. I was at the Bluegrass and Bushcraft show last year down in Kansas. Great event. I hear they're going to do another one this year, and I highly recommend it. But it was a great event, great speakers, had a great time there, and then the last night it started pouring down rain, and needless to say, about 6:30 in the morning, my awning, which I regretfully left up all night in the rain, collapsed and flooded my tent, in which I had to take all of my remaining clean clothes and use those to mop up the flood of water that was coming across my tent floor. Finally got up, very frustrated, threw on my poncho, walked over to this little awning area they had set up, and sitting under there in the cold, wished I had a cup of coffee. I watched these other guys pull out their little brew kits and whip up some coffee. Some guys just had hot water they were making for people, and I didn't have anything with me. Now, in my tent, I had my little container of coffee, I had a percolator, I had a canteen cup, I had everything I need to make coffee. I just didn't have it all in one place where I could simply just grab it and run with it and decide to make some coffee. So after that event, I started thinking about this, and I thought, what are going to be the ways that I could just make a quick brew, right? A quick cup of coffee, nothing fancy. What can I do to put that together? And I came up with it. Now, this is just my dual canteen cook set. I have this in this little side pouch here on it. And what I came up with was this. Look at that. It's the Barnyard Outdoors Brew Kit. So this is something really simple here. This is not something that I'm planning on selling or anything, but stick around. At the end of the video, I will tell you how you can get one of these for free. Let's take a look at what I've got in here. This is just a little tin. I got all of this stuff off Amazon, except for, of course, the coffee that's in here. It's a little tin. I did put a label on it. I've got a Nimbot label maker at home that I label and organize my gear, at least I try to, so I thought it'd be cool to throw a label on this so I know what it is. But this is just a nice little tin I got from Amazon. The Ranger band is actually just a bicycle tire I cut up to make my own Ranger bands. That's the easy way to do it. But it's what's inside here that comes in real handy, and I'm gonna go ahead and whip up some coffee here using this exact little kit today. So here's my brew kit. Little tin secured with the Ranger band, and inside here I have different methods I can make coffee with. Now, I have some instant coffee here. This time I have this Starbucks Via Instant Colombian coffee. I love Colombian coffee, that's why I have this in here. I also will put just Folgers instant packets in there if I want. So if I need quick coffee, even if I want cold coffee, I can whip it up really simply just using these packs, and I found that if I put 2 of these in 1 cup, it's like rocket fuel in the morning. The next thing I have in here is just a little Ziploc bag, and of course I put a label on it as well. This has got coffee grounds in it. These are just standard Folgers Colombian coffee grounds from the house. This is enough to make at least 2 cups of pour over coffee with what I have in there. And then, of course, in another little Ziploc bag, and I keep these in a Ziploc bag so I don't have problems with moisture. In here, I have these little pour-over filters. Actually, I have 2 kinds of filters in here. I have the small little pour-over ones, and I've got, say, it looks like 4 of those in there right now, 4 or 5, and I can just restock those. You get a big package of those on Amazon. And then I have some of these. These are just little, like, tea bags, right? So if you wanted to do tea or something and didn't want to take coffee, you could put tea in there, or I could put coffee in this little bag, and I could make a bag of coffee that I want to use maybe in multiple cups to get the most out of it using this little bag. But it's a great little setup because it is so portable, and I can easily just grab this and throw it in my pocket or keep it in my dual cup canteen set like I have here in this little pouch. And I've always got some option to make coffee. Now you all know I do prefer percolated coffee. I've been real happy with it, but sometimes that's just a lot of work to get put together, especially when the weather's bad. The other way I like doing coffee, of course, is cowboy coffee, but there's some mess involved with that when you got to clean up after making the cowboy coffee. So a solution like this just works great for me. I think this is a great, easy way for you to put together a coffee kit that is kind of built for what you want when it comes to coffee or a brew or whatever you're using. And it's small and it's portable. I've used this kit several times. I've had to restock the items in it more than once. And I've been real happy with it. The people that have seen it have said, wow, that's really kind of cool. And actually at my last camp out, I gave some of these out to some people because you get this stuff on Amazon, right? You end up with, you can't just buy one tin. And if you do just buy one of these tins, you're going to pay too much for it. So I put together some extras and it's kind of been a big hit. So let's whip up some coffee real quick. Like I said, I've got my little dual cup canteen cook set here. I've got my bottle of water. I've got a canteen cup. And then in the front here, I have that little Fire Maple Lotus solid fuel stove. Chilly out today, about 41. So this coffee is going to be great. Oh, I got some steam coming off it. So I can start getting this ready from my brew kit. And I'm just going to do a pour over coffee here. Right? I've got some time. So just to show you how easy it is to use this thing. I mean, it's crazy simple. It's something anybody can put together on their own. Got these little packs here. I'm sure you're familiar with these, right? They just pop open like that, right? And then I can set this right on my cup, like that. And then I usually don't do any measuring with this. Actually, I will pour this in with it not on my cup because I don't want grounds in my coffee. And there we are. It's about half in there. Perfect. Get that set up on there, and I can put this away. It just made sense. And the more I looked at other people just quickly putting together coffee, I thought I need something like this. Fits right in the side. And this little Lotus stove I'm using has worked out really well if you're using solid fuel tablets. I've been pretty happy with that. This one and the BCB stove that I use, their Dragon Fire, I think is what it's called. It's another great folding stove. I like those because they are small, portable, easy to use. The fuel is easy to carry with both of them. Is very nice. All right, let's go ahead and pour my coffee. You got to be patient with pour over. Make sure the grounds get soaked. So it takes a little time. But the best part is cleanup is just this little package of grounds. And then what I like to do with these is to get down to the very end, give it a little squeeze. Get all that remaining coffee goodness out of there. And I've got a nice hot cup of coffee. Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice, quick, easy coffee. That's what it's all about with this. How can you get one of these? And how can you get one for free? Well, I've got a bunch of these little kits put together, and I'm going to be taking them down to the winter camp for the Midwest Bushcraft Show at the end of the month. Another great event. This is the second year they're having it. It's a lot of fun. And I go out camping a lot. So if you're ever out camping or at an event like the winter camp, or I'm also going to be at the Heartland gathering that's put on by KT, and just come up to me. If you come up to me and I've got them there with me, which I should have a stack of them with me, just come up and ask. Just say, hey, I heard that you can hook me up with a brew kit. And if I got them, I'll hand them out. Not sell them or anything. So just feel free to swing by and ask, and I'll set you up with one. And if you enjoy it as much as I do, which I know you will, you'll be really happy to have it. Or you can just make your own. So if you have any ideas or have a brew kit that you carry around, I'd like to hear about it. Put it in the comments below. If you have some additional things you think I need or don't need in there, go ahead and let me know as well in the comments. Remember to like this video if you like that type of content, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to sit here and finish my coffee. Thanks everybody for watching.